The pledge card is kind of a misnomer. It actually accepts donations, not pledges. Pledge cards are copyable and transferable. They can be passed from one avatar to another. So if I'm on a team, I can pass my team's pledge card to 3 of my friends, and they can pass it to 3 of theirs, and so on. And it has this sort of viral effect. To make a donation, you simply click the card. You'll see a little dialog box pop up. Type in the amount you want to donate from your Second Life account and click the Pay button. Once you've done that, the amount of money you specify will leave your account and be transferred to mine. Every pledge card is configured with the ID number of the team that it belongs to. That ID number gets sent along to the database so that we know which team has collected the donation. All of the team totals are displayed at slrfl.org, and many of the teams engage in friendly competitions to see who can raise the most money. Next to the pledge card is a donation kiosk. While the pledge cards are meant to be on display just long enough to make a donation, the kiosks are designed for more permanent display. A lot of Second Life business owners are happy to put out a kiosk on display to collect donations from their mall or club or whatever. Each one displays the total above so we can see how much money was paid into an individual kiosk. Next to the kiosk, we have a relay vendor. Vendors work just like the pledge cards, except they give out a thank you gift whenever you make a minimum donation. There are tons of people making virtual items and donating them to teams to be given out as an incentive to donate. Some teams even hold huge yard sales with these things all over the place, giving out different kinds of items. The vendors will accept any donation you put into them, but will only give away gifts if the minimum donation is made. The last fundraising tool is the Luminaria. In a real-life relay for life, luminarias are purchased in memory or honor of a person who has fought cancer. The luminarias are placed around the track, and every one of them are lit in a luminaria ceremony. In the Second Life relay for life, we line the track with luminarias first, and every one of them starts out unlit. In order to light them, someone has to make a donation. So the goal here is to have lit all the luminaries before the end of the event. Another thing we can do in Second Life that we can't do in real life is to recognize larger donations by changing the color of the luminaria once it's lit. So I'll give a little demo here. I've got several unlit luminaries on the floor. And if I pay $250 Linden into one of these, you'll see it light up. Now, to get recognized for bigger donations, see, I'll pay in $500 million. And you can see it turn yellow. And there's a scale here, so based on the amount that you donate, it'll turn a different color.
Keith, can you light up a hippo? I have the scale sitting next to it, so if you light up a hippo, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, sure. Right. So I'm having to toggle the headphone volume because it's horrible to have to hear myself. All right, here's the hippo. Okay, so but yeah, there's that scale that Randy has up, and they all will turn those different colors. Once I have the Linden dollars, now I can log into secondlife.com, and if there's a currency exchange website called the Lindex, where I can trade the currency that I've collected for real world money. Currency can be exchanged both ways on the website, so if I wanted to buy Linden dollars, I could log in and buy some, and the real money that I spend would go into the account of the person selling the virtual currency. So that's how we end up with real money. Once the Relay for Life is over, I'll fax a letter to Linden Lab and ask them to take my balance and cut a check directly to the American Cancer Society.
That's awesome.
On July 28th, all of the teams that have been involved in raising money will get together in a central location within Second Life for the main Relay for Life event, the day they've all been waiting for. There'll be a virtual track where team members can walk their avatars, and for 24 hours, each team will try and keep at least one of their members on the track at all times, just like a traditional relay for life. Each team will also have a campsite along the track where they can hang out while they're not walking their avatars around. Some of the teams will have activities at the campsite to raise more money during the relay. There will be live entertainment with DJs and musicians streaming music from their computers at home, right in the second life for everyone to hear. There will be activities that people can participate in. Last year we had sailboat racing, skydiving, a relay pageant, scavenger hunt, and blimp ride. There's a lot of stuff that we can do in the second life that we can't do in the real life today. So right now we have all these teams busy raising money, and there's a full list of teams at slrfl.org. And while all this fundraising is going on, there's another entirely different group of volunteers just getting ready for the main relay event. It takes dozens of designers, scripters, and entertainers to organize the main event. Just to give you an idea of how much we've grown, here's a picture of our first relay site in 2005. Randy, if you can focus on that screen over there.
You got it.
Now, the first relay site in 2005 was made with 6 sims, sim being short for simulator, and the simulator is considered 16 acres within Second Life. Okay? In 2006, we had 12 sims. We give a picture of what it looked like last year.
And Keith, what was the theme for last year?
I'm sorry?
What was the theme for last year's event?
Last year's theme was like a cultural theme. The Sims were divided into, they were decorated into different countries to represent different countries in the world. And we did that to draw attention to Second Life's cultural diversity and to really drive home the fact that cancer is a worldwide threat. It's not something that just happens in the United States, it's something that the whole world is dealing with. And the American Cancer Society has a worldwide impact. Here is what this year's site is going to look like. Let me know you can see that. Maybe.
Oh, we got it.
Okay. 37. So as you can see, it's grown quite a bit since our first year back in 2005. Our design theme for this year's relay is Quest for a Cure. So what we're going to do is divide up the site into different regions that are decorated after films or novels that tell a story about a quest. So for example, you're walking around a track, you might walk through an area representing Journey to the Center of the Earth, and further along you might walk through Camelot, or whatever, and on. We're going to have probably 50 different areas to walk through. We're splitting the designers into small teams as well to work on these different regions. So to conclude here, back in 2004, when I was raising money for my local relay team within Second Life, the American Cancer Society really wasn't sure how to deal with that. They hadn't seen anything like it before. They didn't know what the tax implications were, and it was just legally confounding. But as it turns out, the society has proven to be quickly adapted to newer ideas and emerging technologies. And I'm really grateful to have this opportunity to work with Randy and all the other volunteers on what's become the largest community event in Second Life. Thanks.
Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Keith.